Hey guys, welcome to another basics episode with yours truly, Inzainia. In this one we're going to go over potato harvesting. It is exactly like it was in 2013. You need, of course, a topper, a planter, and one of these two harvesters. You can choose which one. I went ahead and did a bunch of logging and bought that one, but you can get by with this one pulling it with a tractor. Let's go back to the planters. Where's the sowers? Sewing machines. I'm going to make some pants. All right, if you look down there where it says fruit types, you can see that the potato, this is the potato harvester or planter. You get to your high-end deals, and they won't plant potatoes. So you have to, that's the best one, the 6 meters. Then there's a 3 meter. So you can get that one to start out with, 3 meters wide, that it'll plant, and then that one will do double it, 6. And we went ahead and bought that one. We're sitting here in it. I'm going to hire a worker to plant this field of potatoes. There they go. You can definitely tell that you're growing or you're planting potatoes. There's no ifs, ands, or buts there. It doesn't offer anything else except for you can, here, let me fire him for a second. All right, you can turn on the planter and you can lower the planter just like every other vehicle. All right, so I'm gonna let him plant this field, and then I'm gonna do some other stuff, and as soon as the field grows, I will come show you how to top it, and then we will harvest it with the new big harvester. I'll go ahead and buy the little harvester, and we'll pull it and do a row or two so that you can see how it works. All right, see you shortly. All right, so the potatoes have grown. Yummity yum. Now we have to go to the front, lower the topper, turn on the topper, go to the back, turn on the harvester, which will unfold it and all that other good stuff. Alright, we're ready to go. Now it says that I can hire a a crew or a worker, but I don't think it'll work. See here, I'll try and hire it. Yeah, I guess it will. But I think he's just going to top. Yeah, notice how the other, it's because it's off. It's narrow, but it's not quite as narrow as the other one used to be, if you recall. It looks like that could get about a row and a half, maybe 2 rows. Now we picked up a little bit with it, but it's nowhere near as good as what you're fitting to see. Which is why if you plan to do any potatoes at all, you need to get the big boy. But yeah, that's the regular deal. That's the cheap deal. Like, you know, I'm low income, don't have a whole lot. Need me a welfare tater puller. Yeah. So let me fire this worker. And I'm going to set my tater thing up here. And I'm just going to actually I've already topped all this. So now we'll pick some up. Let's turn on the harvester. There we go. Getting them ever loving taters. So yeah, it's still just as bad as it used to be. You get one little thin swath. You can see there how wide it is. Not a whole lot, but I'm gonna pull off the road here, and I'll be right back with the other one. Alright, and we're back. And this is the all-in-one deal. You would normally unfold the harvester, which I've done. It just opens up the left and right sides and that belt comes out. You then lower it, turn it on, and drive it. But we're going to hire a worker. Go through here, pick up these taters. Now see, you get the whole width of it. It's a lot faster. It's like 3 times as much, at least twice as much, but closer to 3 times as much. Plus you can use a worker on this, and I don't know if you can use a worker on the other. I do not know. I'm assuming that he will miss a ton on the other. This thing turns on a dime. I mean, it just like rotates in a 180 degree. I'm gonna let it get all the way to the end down here and do one little turn, so you'll see what I'm talking about. And then I'm gonna head over to the sugar beets. Now, I did not show how to plant the sugar beets, but that's because you plant them just like you do everything else. The potatoes is the only one that needs a special planter. The sugar beets is still planted with the corn planter, or the one that you can plant corn or sugar beets with. And you know, it's just like the regular seeder, so it's just a different device. Look at that thing rotate. See how it just kind of spins? And he misses just, well, maybe he didn't. I can't tell. Maybe he missed just a tiny, tiny bit back there on the turn. But you kind of expect that. This thing, it's about 25 a run, so every 4 trips up and down, I got to bring the thing over here and fill it up. All right, I'll be right back. All right, and here we are doing sugar beets. I have tried multiple times with the topper and with the harvester connected to the tractor. And when they're connected to the same tractor, you cannot seem to get it to work right. But you can take and just do one individual with a tractor, put each one on a tractor, and hire a worker. Works fine. Now, if you want to do the stuff manually, then you can hook both of them up to one tractor and go. But in order to do it with a worker, you can't. You have to put each one on an individual tractor. So let me finish this row right here, and then I'm going to going back one more, and then I'm going to switch over to the harvester. And here, as you can see, without the topper on the front of it, you don't get the option to hire. So this is one thing that you would have to, you would have to do this by yourself manually. You just lower the harvester, turn it on, and then go. Now, it does a wider swath, like I said, than the potatoes do, but it's still, this is a manual only implement. As is, they're both this way, the potatoes and the sugar beets. Both of them will try to go by themselves. That's just a topper. The topper you can hire a worker to do, but the actual harvesting you have to do by yourself. But we've got the big machines over there on the left, and as soon as I finish this row, we're going to put them to work. I'm going to come over here. We're going to pipe out. Going to unload into the trailer. Now you got to kind of get pretty far from the trailer. These big red trailers. Now I've got these big ones. There it goes. It's alright, I'll be right back with the big one. Alright, and we're back. And since I didn't show it with the potato one, I'm going to show it with this one. This is what it happens when you unfold. Pretty similar to what the other one does, just a little bit different because the other one's got one on the left and the right. There it goes. Actually, they're about the same. Alright, here we go. We're going to hire a worker and let him go to harvesting. Now this one will top and harvest at the same time. You just basically grow the stuff, send him to the field, line him up, hit the button, let him go. And then come empty him whenever when he needs you to. But other than that, this one's completely automated. You can kick back, relax, just watch him go. But all right, yeah, that's potato harvesting and beet harvesting, and all of the implements that you can use to do either. Now, like again, I did not show the seeding, but that's because the sowing, if you look down up underneath where it says required power, fruit types, it shows you what everything can seed. And I used this horse, the Maestro 12 SW, to plant the sugar beets. And I used this, the Grime GL660, because it's got the widest width for potatoes, to plant the potatoes. Now I showed that, but I did not show the sugar beets. This also will plant corn too, by the way. You can get by with using one of these smaller ones. Now this one's really nice, but what's really, really nice, now I bought this one, you know, just for kind of a little, you know, information thing. I bought this one and thought, oh wow, you know, it's 9 wide, it's going to be awesome. This little deal right here is the best, no, hands down the best, because it's a sowing machine and it also cultivates. It's the only one that does it, but it's a sower and a cultivator all in one. Now it's only 6 meters wide, that's 18 feet, but it's still, this one doing it 6, it's doing 2 jobs, so it's like it's 12 meters wide actually. So it's, you can just send this to a field, pick your vegetable that you want to plant, and as you can see down there, it'll plant wheat, barley, canola, and grass. So of course you can't do sugar beets or corn or, you know, or potatoes with it, but you can do all the normal for. And you just pick a vegetable and hit the button, boom, it goes, and it does it all. It cultivates, it grows. You just have to follow behind it later and spray it down, and then harvest. You know, this is the all-in-one type deal. But all right, that's this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day.